What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Now, in this video, I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about saving for year 7, what I'm going to be doing for my free-to-play account to save and prep for year 7, and what I think you should do. So, let's start with the last point. What I think you should do. Short answer, yes, you should absolutely skip everything for the most part. For everything we know, you should definitely skip and save for year 7 because everything about year 7 is crazy. I don't really have to go into it because I'm pretty sure you guys already seen it all over everywhere. That year 7 is pretty insane, right? So, and specifically for my free-to-play account, I'm not worried about my main account. I spend money on the game. It's whatever, right? Yeah, I don't condone spending money on the game, but, you know, it's how I, do my thing, right? But for the free-to-play side of things, it's more like I gotta be careful. You have to be careful because you're limited to how many stones you can earn for the most part for each celebration, and how much content there is in the game. Now, the smart move for me is to save as many possible stones for year 7 and summon as hard as I want because I want the units, right? I want everything from those banners, right? It's gonna put my account so far up ahead if I just save for year 7 and persevere. Now there's three enticing offers from here forward that I feel like I would cave depending on the circumstances and whether or not I can actually go past it, right? Go past my limitations and, reach what's further beyond. I just had to say that. That's just pretty cheeky, but it's okay. So the first enticing thing is Saiyan Day, which really, like, in a month from now, Saiyan Day units, all that stuff is going to be announced. It's going to be crazy, right? Theories, all that fun stuff is going to be out, right? So Saiyan Day is realistically like a month away, right? And Saiyan Day, last year Saiyan Day was Broly, Int Broly. I can show him off right now. Int Broly was the celebration for last year, and he's insane, right? This Broly right here, he's crazy. He's fantastic. He's great. His active conditions kind of suck, but it is what it is. But he was last year's celebration. The year before that was AGL Bardock, I believe, and the year before that was Super Tech Broly and the Go Bros, right? So that was the celebrations, how it goes. Now this year we don't know who the unit is going to be. It can literally be whoever. I don't know. It could be a Goku, Vegeta, it could be a Turles, it could be a Nappa, it can be anybody, right? Raditz, all that fun stuff, right? We don't know. So it's really left to be seen. Usually the banner last year was trash. It was the only really great unit was Broly. I think one or other two units were really good, but it was definitely like a hard skip, right? You don't need Broly, right? Whether or not they're gonna do some crazy hype unit this year is really left to be seen, right? But for me, I'm most likely going to skip unless the banner is insane and the unit is crazy, right? Varying degrees of maybes and what ifs, right? But that one for sure, I can say for the most part, I'm most likely gonna skip. Now the second one is the Goku and Boo banner, for me at least. Now for Boo, it's a hard I'm not gonna summon for that fucking banner. I'm not gonna summon for Boo. I'm not going to. I refuse, right? However, for Goku going into Super Saiyan 3, that's one of my favorite transformations. Super Saiyan 3 is one of my favorite transformations in all of Dragon Ball, at least for me personally. And that fight with Boo, all that, dude, it just screams for me like I want to get that unit badly, right? I want to use them on this account. I want to use them on my main account. I want to use them, right? So I might throw a couple of stones. Am I gonna go crazy on the banner? No, but am I gonna throw a respectable amount of stones at them? Yes, respectable amount being 150 to 300 stones in various degrees of maybes and what ifs, right? When it comes to if I should, because I haven't really decided if it's a smart move yet. I could save those 150 to 300 stones for year 7, but the rule of Dokkan, I think the unspoken rule of Dokkan, summon for what you want and what banners and the most hype units you want, right? If Kid Boo's your favorite character in the game and all of Dragon Ball, summon for Kid Buu. I'm being totally serious. Summon for what you like, right? And I really like that Super Saiyan 2 transformed to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I love it, right? So I'm probably going to summon for him. Now, the third enticing thing, and I feel like a lot of people, I really haven't seen a lot of people talk about this, is the movie is the Dragon Ball superhero movie. That movie comes out in April, what, 22, right? Late April of this year. And it's going to be crazy. There's for sure going to be a celebration associated with that in some way, shape, or form for JP. Now, for global, they didn't do this last time. When Broly movie came out, it was not a dual celebration, a dual version celebration. It was just a JP thing. Then 3 months later, Global got it, and you know it was amazing, right? But at the time, right? But it wasn't as amazing as it could have been. You know, and I feel as though I feel as though they should absolutely make May the celebration for the movie. There's two reasons why this makes sense. One, I feel like maybe they learned from the mistake not do this, right? And do both versions at the same time, because why not? You know what I mean? There's really no point not to do it outside of just keeping it separated for whatever reason. And two, it's a great opportunity for players to just waste all their stones and then buy more stones for year 7. It's a business perspective. Yes, it's a smart move. And for like a hype celebration thing, it also is a smart move. So it's kind of a smart thing to do both hands, right? But they could totally like not do that, right? Don't take my word for it. For sure, but I feel as though they're probably going to, right? So those are the only 3 enticing things. I'm pretty sure they're not going to release anything for June, at least for me, that's going to make me want to summon for it over the year 7s. That's for damn sure. Trunks, no. The androids, no. LR Gohan and Trunks, no. You know what I mean? The only 3 is the ones I mentioned, and 2 of them are kind of hard maybes, and one of them is a for sure I'm going to summon, right? That's the for sure is Goku, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, right? That one's a for sure I'm gonna throw a little bit at him, right? But the other 2 are maybes depending on what they do, right? It's all up in the air for Dokkan. And if we get any, I mean, the only hidden one is if we get any like global first type stuff. Who knows, right? Who genuinely knows? But yeah, like I'm gonna be doing a lot of prep work. I kind of just wanted to take some time and kind of give my opinions for like leading up to year 7 and saving for year 7, because the start of year 7 is a very important date for me, not because it's going to be amazing, right? But because that's when I started this account. That's when I started the free-to-play account, and I kind of want to have a lot done. I want to be ahead of the game. I want to have a lot like finished and accomplished for this account. For the year mark, I'm going to do a big video on it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. I have a lot of things planned for it, right? I'm excited. So moving forward, I'm going to summon on every single Elder Kai banner to level up as many units as I possibly can. I'm going to save as much money as I can. I'm going to save as many stones as I possibly can. I'm going to save as many resources as I possibly can in preparation for year 7 and kind of prep my Dokkan Awakening medals for a lot of the units that I don't have for that celebration in case I do get them. That way I can just knock them out, right? I'm definitely going to do a lot of prep work, right? I haven't done like an update video for the account, like a box update. That's probably going to be like once a week. I am going to do, moving forward, once a week I'm going to do a box video on where I've been on the account, what I've done. I used to do these a lot, right? Every like 2-3 days. But I've since stopped or haven't put up as much. So I'm definitely going to be doing those a lot more, and kind of showcasing like, hey, I summoned this, I did this, I have this many stones, I have this much money, I have this many orbs, I have this many Kais. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Saving for year 7 is hype train is here, bro. Definitely going to be doing that moving forward. There's still plenty of time to summon on banners and save a bunch of stones for year 7, and year 7 is going to give it a lot of banners and tickets and all this fun stuff. It's going to be great. So that's pretty much it, man. I do appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know whether or not you're deciding to save for year 7 and how hyped these units are going to be. You know what I mean? And what your enticing is and what you're going to fall victim to depending on what comes out, right? All right, guys. I do appreciate you. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.